Happy Halloween, everyone! This is Movie and Game Lover 98, and today I'll be doing a very special video for my Halloween video for 2020. Yeah, a very special versus video for October 31st, 2020, aka Halloween. I'll be doing a versus of two Pixar films, the classic Monsters, Inc., and its prequel, Monsters University. So yeah, let's get into the verses of these movies. So these Pixar movies are well known for being a lot of people's favorite Pixar movies. Well, because a lot of people think Monsters, Inc. is their all-time favorite Pixar film. It's my favorite. So we're going to dive into which one I think is the better version. So let's talk about the plot of these movies. In the classic Monsters, Inc., it happens when Mike and Sully go to a workplace that they work at called Monsters, Inc., which is the usage of the power for scream from children. And they want to be the number one scarer. Yeah, Sullivan wants to be the top number one scarer, but their minds are changed when a jealous lizard named Randall wants to be number one. But then all of a sudden they run into another problem. A human girl gets into the world, yeah. And it's up to Mike and Sully to get her back without anyone trying to know it. And yeah, it's basically the plot of Mike and Sully trying to get Boo back home. But its prequel, Monsters University, it goes before the events of how they went to Monsters, Inc. later at the end of the movie. But this one, Monsters University, it starts with Mike Wazowski starting out as a college student at Monsters University, and he ends up being a member of the Scare Games of a weird team called Uzma Kappa, and he teams up with Sullivan and other monsters to be the champion of the Scare Games in order to stay at Monsters University. And yeah, but he ends up getting expelled from college because he did something wrong by going into the door lab, and so did Sullivan by cheating in the Scare Games. And then at the end of the movie, they end up themselves at Monsters University. Or no, Monsters, Inc., the Scare Factory, and they do lots of jobs from the mailroom to being on the cafeteria duty and janitor duty and all that. So yeah, that's the plot of these movies. So I think out of the plots of this one, I would have to give it to Monsters, Inc. Now for the animation, well, Pixar is known for doing great animation in the earlier starts. Monsters, Inc. has the perfect animation, while Monsters University has semi-good Pixar animation, because the later ones, they tend to make it a little bit more toned down, because I didn't want to copy it. So out of these, I think I have to give the animations a tie, but I think which one has the better animation? Definitely Monsters, Inc., because I love the earlier Pixar films. The later ones, they're okay, but a lot of them I just don't care for the later ones, some of them. And now for the music, well, the music is edgy in both these movies, but I have to say Monsters, Inc. has the better music, because, it has action-packed music, and a lot of them have great music scenics going on and what's to expect from that scene. And yeah, so the music definitely goes to Monsters, Inc. And now for the what are the parts? There were other time difference. So for the time difference, this one came out obviously in 2001, and this one came out 12 years later, well, almost 12 years later, in 2013, so it's hard to tell which one has the better stylized, what was it? They have some cool bonus features, so the bonus feature is definitely a tie. So for the final one, I'll have to say for these movies, I'll have to say which one, the cast definitely does great. John Goodman does an amazing job as James P. Sullivan. Billy Crystal does an amazing job as Mike Wazowski, and all the other cast? Well, the other voice cast in Monsters University, they do an amazing job. And yeah, I'd say the cast is a tie. So I gave the plot to Monsters Inc., the what was it? The timeline a tie, the cast a tie, but the cast is definitely better on Monsters Inc. Music to Monsters Inc. And animation definitely Monsters Inc. So out of these, I would have to go with the classic Monsters Inc. Because we were supposed to get a sequel to Monsters Inc. called Monsters, Laugh Factory. Because like at the end of the movie, they end up collecting laughs instead of screams because they turned out that laugh is 10 times more powerful than scream power because it's more energetic for fans. But if you guys like Monsters University better as the movie, that's okay. So anyways, yeah, that's really all for the verses, everyone, on Monsters Inc. versus Monsters University. So which one do you think is the better one? Leave it down below in the comments below, and I'll be sure to answer why you like that one better. So yeah, anyways, yeah, that's really all for this versus, everyone, for this special October 31st, 2020 video. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, just like, comment, rate, and subscribe below this video, and share your thoughts on what you think of which one is the better movie. So anyways, yeah, leave them down below. So anyways, yeah, that's really all going to be for this versus video, everyone, for Monsters Inc. versus Monsters University. So anyways, yeah, if you guys have any questions, like I said, just like, comment, rate, and subscribe below this video, and leave your comment down below saying which you think is better. So anyways, yeah, that's going to be it for this Halloween video, everyone. So see you guys next time. This is Movie and Game Lover 98, signing off, and happy Halloween, everyone, 2020. And stay tuned for more videos coming along the way soon. Hopefully they'll have something in store, and they'll be very exciting and have exciting stuff that'll be much happier.